Hey everybody, Jim CG here, back with another video. It's been over a year since my last one, and lots changed. Blender 2.8, well, the beta is out, and the full version should be out soon in the next coming weeks, months or so. I'm not really sure. That's pretty exciting. I certainly am excited. So I just wanted to go over some of the changes um, to like basic shortcuts and modeling things that I use all the time. And that's what this video is going to be about, and it's going to focus on extrusion, and I'll probably do other videos on other tools and things. I kind of want to keep it short and concise. Okay, let's get into it. The first thing, I'm sure if you know anything about 2.8, is that right click is no longer the select, no longer used for selection, it's left click. So um, that's taken some getting used to, but it's a good thing because certainly coming from Maya to Blender, I was used to left click and I had to retrain myself for right click. And anyway, another thing is tab used to just switch between object and edit mode. Now you get this pie menu, and I guess it's debatable whether it's better or worse. I don't mind it. You can kind of hold the tab and just quickly go between modes like that. Just hold tab and then move over to the mode you want to select and let go. And that's pretty fast. And you also have all of the modes here, so it's not just object and edit mode. I think that's all that you could really change between before. Yeah, so let's get into it. Oh, another change shortcut-wise is I think you could shift tab or control tab between vertice selection or edge or point selection or face selection, I mean. And now it is 1, 2, and 3 respectively. So 1's vertice, 2 is edge, and 3 is face. Okay, so those are the main things. We're in face mode. Let's select that and let's do an extrusion. So with face selected, hit E, and you'll extrude that face up and create another connected piece. And that's really useful. Another thing you can do is go into edge mode, select the edge, hit E, and now we've just extruded the edge, which if you wanted to make a more complex shape, or you wanted to do something that maybe just selecting the face and moving that around isn't as ideal, you've got this mode too. And I want to actually pull it up perfectly, so I'm going to hit E and then Z so it extrudes along the Z-axis perfectly straight up. Alright, and then I'm going to extrude again along the Y-axis so that I get that thing, but let's undo that because I want to turn on snapping, and you can do, I think it's Shift Tab? Yeah, Shift Tab will turn on snapping, and then we want to go for vertex snapping. Alright, let's do that again. E to extrude, Y to snap to the Y-axis, and then snap to that point. And again, E and Z, and we'll snap there. And let me 3, select this face, delete it, and we want to merge these vertices. So let's go to vertex mode, and I want to turn on this so that when I select like this, click, select both those points instead of just the one on top. And then we just do Alt-M. I think that is the same. That hasn't changed. And add center. Do this here, Alt-M, add center, and now we merge those 2 points. So there's continuous here. And now let's go back to edge mode. We don't need to see through everything anymore. Select and shift select, and then hit the F key to fill. Do that again here. F key to fill, and we've basically done the same thing as just extruding the face, but you know, it's just another way. And sometimes it's the better way depending on what you're doing. So if you'll notice, some of these faces are all funky. Let's go to face mode and select them. And then we'll hit Shift N, which will switch the normals. The normals were flipped on those faces, so that's why they were a little darker than everything else. Now that's fixed. That'll happen from time to time. Not sure exactly why, but easy to fix, so no issues there. And then one thing I noticed, I'm not sure if you could do this before, you can do auto merge editing. So instead of having to merge those points at the end like I did, I think this will allow us to, let's just do the same thing again. So extrude Z, extrude, and then like so. And now if what I think that means is correct, yes, and it just automatically merged it, which is awesome. It saves a lot of time, so that's a cool little thing. I don't know if that was there before. I just found that. Yeah, so let's delete this face, and then go back to edge mode, and we will fill these two holes. Okay, so that is just extruding faces and extruding edges. Oh, and the normals are messed up again. Am I doing something? I don't know. Fixed. The only time that really becomes a problem is when you're doing UVs and texturing later, because backsides of the faces aren't going to have a texture map on them. They're going to, in some game engines, they'll just be completely see-through. So, yeah. Now let's do point extrusion. One thing coming from Maya, I don't think you could do that, which it's pretty cool. I think it can be very powerful, especially using, or when I'm modeling like a face and I want to do it poly by poly, I can make an edge loop just by extruding points, and I can get it exactly how I want it, and then start adding all the faces to it, and because you're going to have to change the orientation of all the faces to make the round, very complex shape of a face and of a person or thing's face. So, I keep doing that. Okay, extrude Z. There we go. There we are. Alright, so now we've got these 4 points and 4 edges. So just go back to edge mode and we can fill these like we were doing before. There we go. Now we'll go to face mode. Let's delete this face. Don't need it. Okay, and back to edge mode. Nope, I didn't want that. Please fill. Alright, so it looks like all of these, the normal is weird, but you can just drag select. Oh, let's turn this on. Drag select, and go to face mode. Drag select, Shift N, and that fixed it. Alright, so that is the 3 ways you can extrude. I think there's probably some more. I'll have to figure out some more instances and more ways of extruding, and I'll make another video for that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or anything that I glazed over, didn't really explain, and look forward to the next video. Thanks again. Bye.